What's poppin', guys? I'm Nasty Flubber and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing some Stanley Parable. I have played bits of this previous, but that was years ago, and it's a funny game, so why not play it? So if you have suggestions for games that you want to see me play, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to get the game and upload some content on it. And make sure you like the video, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And while we wait for this to load, I'll take a sip of my monster. More like a gulp. Excuse me. And if you don't know already, I also do Twitch streams where I do like Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, really depending on what kind of mood I'm in. I do that over on...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright, Morgan Freeman, calm the fuck down.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year.
Sounds like an interesting job. How do I get it?
Considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Sorry if you can hear my loud ass fan, but my Xbox is also on because
that would forever change Stanley.
For some reason my
would never quite forget.
HDMI splitter cable that goes into one TV will only run when both Xbox and PC are on.
No one had showed up to give him instructions. Call a meeting.
If I turn my Xbox off, my screen will constantly flicker.
Never in all his years at the company had this happen. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's a nice office. Ooh, it's very fast movement. I can't jump or anything. You probably hear the clicking of my fucking keys louder than what you hear my fans on my fucking PC and my Xbox. Oh. No. Shit. Sticky key thing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Were
could it
they?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Did I?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
You're gonna have to
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Oh, I'm on my way there, boy. Best give me that fucking achievement.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Oh.
almost certainly 50.
You keep saying the clicks and I'll keep doing it there, buddy. Although the clicking of my mouse is going to irritate me, so...
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all
really
the way,
committed
no
here,
matter
boy.
what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? No. This door will do. 430. Because if I go looking for door 417, there's going to be no door 417. I'm not falling for your shit voice in my head. You're exactly what my psychiatrist told me to stay away from. You're the devil on my shoulder. Click, click, click. What did you say? 20 clicks? Easy.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
What? You're making me do. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 420. Blaze it up, boy. 417. 416.
Now, back to door number 437.
Come on. I know I purposely didn't progress the storyline, but now you're taking that piss now.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine? Where is the copy machine? The coopy. Oh, it's right here.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Hey, are you having some sexual fucking perversion to this?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Wait, 419? Or 439? I think this guy is getting off to us clicking stuff. He loves the clicks. The clicks. Not the chicks, but the clicks. Reminds him of the dicks. Oh.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416, yeah boy.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Yeah, he's definitely getting off to this. He's fucking sat somewhere in the background jacking off.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That felt amazing.
That was amazing.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
That I wanted that achievement? That's what I was thinking. You mentioned achievement, and I was like, oh, achievement. I gotta get that. But then it got weird during the middle. You started having, like, some orgasm over it. Like, I don't know if it was the clicks or the copy machine that had him going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
One of these doors gotta be open, except for the ones that he has open for me.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, a lot of this game is just
really,
standing
really
around.
Worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Beautiful paintings, especially like this one.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible
my obsession with
is
this
why
room.
Everyone left.
How about your obsession with me clicking stuff? Or your obsession with that photocopier? Or the fact that you got
Stanley
off?
sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Hoo-yah. No? Can't get up here? Game, I can wait all day. Oh, I can't actually. Fuck it, let's go guys, let's go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
What was that? The door straight ahead of me? Yeah, okay, no problem.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. That is incredible. What's this say? Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Because Scotty Motion has the motion to put your hand where the lotion is, because he got the pure magic potion. And that made no sense. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. He's an amazing guy, right? See how he congratulated me on my achievement.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Nope.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
It did not.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It is indeed.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
No one.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who is her? Who is she? Who is it? Who is you talking about, Mr. Voice in my head? Hello?
That's her, Stan.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás, amigos?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Did she?
Okay, there we go.
Did she just say she pulled her bra out the oven?
Tell me all about
Your damn.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Who'd want to spend their life with me?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 47. No, I will not press V on my keyboard. Let me out. Mannequin with titties, can you, don't, come on, stop being a white woman. Let me out.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this
Oh,
life.
Jesus Christ. You sure do moan on, don't you?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Off the face of the earth.
Excited him terribly.
That time doesn't seem right. It's spooking me out.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Stop me.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time. One more time.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Sounds promising. I want to forget.
I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Dum dee 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 dum. I got all the bitches screaming. Look, it's Babyface McGee. It's your mama on her knees, screaming, little nasty, fuck me please. Oh wee, you the bee's knees. All the bitches screaming, oh my god, look, it's Babyface McGee. Yeah, I got your mama on her knees, saying, oh wee, little nasty, fuck me please. You the bee's knees. Bitch please. Goddamn, little nasty's the man. You know it's got a dick lotion, it's got that lotion for the potion. The pure magic potion. Dum dum. Whoa. Fine. Oh, press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Nope.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second
Flick.
he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
Flick
How can
the
I
light
make him
20
look at
times.
himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
You must. You must.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And
Hey,
Stanley
what?
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Oh, what did I do? I did something. Oh, it's just reloading. Okay, I thought it broke the game there for a second.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he did not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Exactly. You got it, buddy.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
My
Give me
side.
a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay, voice in my
Stanley
head.
walked through the red door.
Oh, the blue door, okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, the blue door, okay.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
No.
Well, I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
I'm
Because
sorry,
this
baby.
Is what you wanted to see.
I didn't mean
Help
to hurt
me
your
here, Stanley.
feelings.
Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I wanted
Tell you what. Let me
dragons.
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it from... Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
By
How did I know the
watching
game
me.
needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly. A calling in your gut.
Bullshit.
I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Because
Can't teach that,
you,
Stanley. Don't even try.
you kept watching me.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. I still prefer the third door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I would say that one was a 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I like being a beta tester.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
There's no need to swear now, boy.
I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh hey, since my game was so awful, Why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
That would be good.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Oh, hurry up. You're
Yes.
put a disc in already.
Like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ah, yes.
Well, Stanley, is this
Good
any
old,
better?
good old
Last, the one thing
Minecraft.
you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell
Yes.
me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this,
Such
Stanley.
a whiny little
I'm
woman.
going to build a house.
Where? Where are you building a house?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh, come on. You're taking too long. You're obviously shite at Minecraft.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley.
You're
Look at it.
shite.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Look at this shite box. Oh,
Isn't it grand? Isn't
No.
it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
my minute. I prefer this, Mr. Dude on my head.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Yep. It's one thing I always carry up my arse is torches.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I wasn't enjoying that. I was waiting for the creepers to pop out. How dare you turn that off? Just because you're a sore loser and said your building was shite. It's not my fault if you're bad at fucking playing Minecraft and you can't build a decent house.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
It is.
Okay, now I'm curious.
This
Let's
is
go
Rainbow
find out
Six
what the hell
Siege.
this is.
Oh, I broke the cup.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. You're
Can we... This here. I have this game on Xbox. Thank you, Mr. Voice in my head.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Oh, come
I really
on.
don't care
I
much
was...
to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time,
Pew. I was just getting into that portal. Give me this wrench. Okay, give me. God damn it. Beautiful. Oh my god. I get a moustache and it keeps poking me in the mouth. Oh, anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm a bit sweaty. It's warm in my room with this big ass TV. But I'll leave this here. If you want to see me do more of this or similar games, or like I said, any other game you want to see, and if I don't have a powerful enough computer for big games, but I can play most games. So if you want to see me play a game and you have a game suggestion, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do about playing it and getting some content up on it. Make sure you hit that fucking like button, and if you're not subscribed already, subscribe, and I'll catch yous in the next